Red Pill disclaimer. Welcome to Gawdzell's channel. By watching this video, you are choosing to take the red pill and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. All opinions expressed are Gawdzell's alone, and any copyrighted content belongs to its respective owners. Viewer discretion is advised.
Can you see it now? Can you see the Matrix for what it truly is?
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a great video as always. If you are new, consider subscribing because we do post daily, and I would love to see you in the next upload. All right, with all that being said, let's get right into it.
I can't have a fat accountant or a fat doctor or a fat fucking tax guy.
You're hurting some feelings right now, man.
Imagine how that fat motherfucker, he can't keep the Cheetos out of his mouth, but he's going to take care of my numbers and my life. He don't even give a fuck about himself. Like your own, like your fitness is a requirement. Like I can't fuck with you if you're not into working out and you're fit. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't have a conversation with you. I can't comprehend that. How you could not give a fuck about yourself. That's where it all starts. Leadership, you want to talk about leadership, it starts with yourself. There's 4 dimensions of leadership. And most people think they just want being a leader. All right, I have followers. I'm leading men. That's the second level. The first level is you need to lead your motherfucking self first. And if that starts like the barest, most primal version of leadership and discipline is your fitness. Yeah, your physical fitness, but also your mental, emotional fitness. But yes, your physical fitness. You take care of yourself. Who wants to be led by a fat motherfucker? I could not take orders from a fat motherfucker. I couldn't have a fat boss. I can't have a fat accountant or a fat.
You got a point though. Like that is a good reflection. Like, dang, you got no discipline at all. How did you get like that? For real.
Talked about how Cosmopolitan magazine, they wanted to be the Playboy of women. They openly admit that we lied to a generation of women just to sell you products.
We created this fantasy world, the Cosmo Girl, at least in the beginning, before a lot of women began to buy into it. The Cosmo Girl was just a sexual fantasy. She was a marketer's dream, however. She would work hard, she was on the pill, and she would get an abortion. They weren't going to have to fire her for being pregnant because she was never going to get pregnant. She didn't press for working women's rights. She didn't press for family rights. She didn't press for child care. She just worked hard and for the corporation. Basically, she was a man. If you can convince a woman that everything is about her, then she has to buy a whole bunch of stuff to make herself so wonderful. Why was Cosmo so successful? Because it attracted advertisers. Why did it attract advertisers? Because it worked.
Talked about.
Because this must be Quintez 45 Cent Joseph, Johnson, James. It can't be Jackson. It's not. This ain't Curtis. I don't know who this nigga is, and I know 50 don't know who this 50. You the only nigga could tell us, please. Come on now. Cause who the fuck is this? You did a lot. I'm talking about you did a lot to get where you was and to be who you be. I wish a nigga would imitate me. This ain't 50. This ain't nowhere near 50 cents. This is 42 cents. This is 39 cents. This is do you want your change back?
Yo, that is crazy. He really look like 50 too. Like, what? That's crazy. There's no way he looked looking like that. That's crazy, dude. Somebody call him 49 cent. 49 cent. That was hilarious. What is this?
You ain't got too much time to play this game no more. I keep telling you, children play games, grown folks put in work. You running around trying to make women men, men women. Your children, all you do is give them objects, games and toys. So when somebody says to your child, who is your favorite hero? I guarantee you he's not going to say you, the mother, or the father. You still so stupid that on Christmas, you telling your children about some goddamn Santa Claus. You ain't got a chimney in your house. You work all year to clear yourself out of debt, and in one day you put yourself back in debt. But you ain't taught your children nothing. You don't even know who the f*** are. You still believe that this man brought 100 million niggas over here, when this dummy didn't know how to navigate the seas, and he thought the world was flat.
Realize something that nobody in the healthcare system knows. Nobody, Casey didn't learn this at Stanford.
I never ever learned in medical school or residency that I could write a prescription for food or exercise. It's totally legal, and if you do that, it can be covered by, you can use tax advantage dollars tax-free. Never learned that in 9 years.
So you mean you could use tax dollars to give people gym memberships?
Yes. That is right now legal. I never learned that. It's called a letter of medical necessary. So
our company TrueMed has this year will do 500,000 gym membership recommendations from providers. We initially got a lot of questions from the industry because they've never heard these letters of medical necessity. We've walked in the law. As much as Pfizer is every American, the most defiant thing you can do personally, 80% of people have an HSA and FSA account. Max those out. If you realize something that nobody in the healthcare system knows. Nobody, Casey didn't learn this.
So did y'all know that sheep's blood or lamb blood has proven to be rattlesnake anti-venom? Let me show you how biblical this is. You see, they inject the rattlesnake venom inside of the sheep and then collect the blood samples later. And see, back in the days, they used to use horses which are larger and have more blood to combat the snake's venoms. But over the years, they discovered that lamb's blood works better. Now let me show y'all where to find this in scripture, because I'm sure y'all want to know. See, my good friend, if you turn to Revelation 12, it say the great serpent called the devil or Satan, who led the world astray, is hurled towards the earth. And then they will be triumphed by the lamb's blood. Y'all see that right there? And then if you look right here, look, the Lamb of God who takes away all sin from the world. You know the story of Adam and Eve, how Adam and Eve was deceived by the serpent, which led all sin into the world. But you know, we know the anti-venom to that though. You did. I'm just saying, gang, if y'all really read for understanding, y'all start to see scripture come alive. Now let me know y'all thoughts on lamb blood being an anti-venom to rattlesnake bites in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
Our kids are getting smarter. Listen to what these young queens are talking about. They getting smarter. The jig is up, y'all. They understand. Our kids understand the game.
I feel like they should teach us how to file taxes, how to buy a house, how to get your career started, how to build your credit. How to build your credit, get your own credit card, all of this stuff, how to actually use your credit card to make it benefit you and all of that. How to manage your bank account. Credit card, how to not make your credit worse, like how to make sure your credit stays good if you have a good credit and stuff, like to make sure you stay credible. I think this is what schools teach us that we don't need. How to pay a bill. They don't teach how to
Nobody told me that we had to pay taxes.
They don't teach us the importance of it, but y'all teach us
about
calculus. But to ask somebody who's 30 something if they still know calculus if they took it. I doubt you did.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I be getting discouraged sometimes when I be on the internet and I be seeing the youth, you know, twerking and going down the wrong path and doing all the negative stuff, following all these negative trends. But when I see videos like this, it gives me hope again.
Right.
It gives me hope. It lets me know that there is a balance, that all of our kids are not out here doing stupid stuff, and that some of them are actually doing what they're supposed to do, and some of them aren't. A lot of them, I ain't gonna say some of them, a lot of them are intelligent and smart, and they understand the game. Like I told you, I'm gonna always share stuff like this, man, because I just love it. Our kids are getting smart.
It's always good seeing stuff like that. But they know, shoot, even the people, the ones that just, you know, they be doing the bad stuff, they know too. That's why they doing what they doing. But hey, everybody playing their part. That's how I look at it.
And this Christmas, y'all will be able to get y'all crack pipes with the TVs installed on. I mean, y'all vapes. I'm so sorry I said crack pipe. I am so sorry that if that offended anybody. Y'all could get y'all vapes with the screens on them. I'm sorry. And this Christmas, y'all will be able to get y'all crack pipes with the
in California, you get that. Feel it. I mean, talking you ain't anyone, but.
No, that is so true though. They don't have no nutritious sticker or nothing. They just hooking it up. Oh man.
My name is Eric Adams. I am not a dietitian, not a doctor, not a nutritionist. I'm a retired member of the New York City Police Department. For 22 years, I wore a bulletproof vest and protected the children and families of New York City. 3 years ago, I woke up and I could not see the alarm clock. I found out later that I was blind in one eye and I was going to lose my sight in others. After visiting 5 doctors, I learned the diagnosis was type 2 diabetes. I had what was considered to be permanent nerve damage in my hands and feet, and I was told I was going to lose some limbs. Not believing that and told that I was going to be on medicine the rest of my life, I decided to do research on my own. I had one skill, and that was knowing how to do investigations, and I knew how to read. I learned from organizations such as PCRM that there was a way not only to live with chronic disease, but to reverse chronic disease. After 3 weeks of going on a whole food, plant-based diet, my eyesight returned. 3 months after, my A1C went from a 17 to a 5.7. The nerve damage in my hands and feet went away. No medicine, no insulin, only food. My name is Eric Adams. I am not a dietitian, not a doctor, not a nutritionist. I'm a retired member of the New York City Police Department. For 22 years, I wore a bulletproof vest and protected the children and families of New York City. 3 years ago, I woke up and I could not see the alarm clock. I found out later that I was blind in one eye and I was going to lose my sight in others.
Lisa found your new yoga instructor. Lisa!
Now hold on now, cause they might be on to something. They might be on to say they put that real on there. These some long ass donuts y'all niggas could do now. If you don't get back this time, your ass is dead. That's it. Fuck all that. Niggas gonna get back or get smacked, and that's what it's gonna be. Now all my side show niggas.
You don't get back, your ass is dead. Nah, them are some crazy long donuts. Like what? Why you? Get out of here.
Go ahead, go on, look the car up. What is it? Figure it out so y'all can spend it. I want to see y'all do this motherfucker a mile long donut, nigga. I want a mile donut from the freeway past your house, the bus station, bitch, spinning around in front of the corner store. Come back, lock in right there. Let that motherfucker drift a little bit. You got it. I know y'all niggas know how to drive. I seen y'all. It's a few of y'all. Some of them niggas be pulling up in Eclipses and shit and Mustangs, and I don't know why they do that. That's dumb. But anyways, I see how this motherfucker holding them corn. It's holding them bitches. Yeah, y'all see this is a good investment right here. Now, when your battery died, let's talk about that real quick. Y'all gotta help each other, push each other. Don't leave them out there with the battery dead like that. That's gonna be fucked up. They put on the show for you. So you should respect that. Now, I don't know how much these electric car tires is, but shit, they'll be used in a minute. Them white folks gonna get these quick and start doing weird shit. So hurry up and get your lease on. Let me know. Hey, now hold on.
We have to stop stuffing ourselves each time we eat. We were kind of taught to eat every single thing on your plate. And for me, the guilt trip was there are people in the world that are starving. So that condition never left many people. But I'm here to say that you don't have to stuff yourself each and every time out to take your stomach to the max, to the complete limit, full of deer antler gravy chowder. What you should do is eat until you feel like you could eat more, but you're satisfied. Many of us in society are struggling, or you have issues because you can't pull away from the table. You don't know how to pull away, and you keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny, and you're stuffing yourself, and it's causing gluttony, or you're engaged in gluttony because you won't pull away. Eat till you're satisfied and that you're leaving a little bit more room. At least for me, I think that that's the best way, where you could eat more, but you're just going to step back from the table. We have to stop stuffing ourselves.
It's crazy, man. People living in the kitchen, man. Real. It's how it be, though. Like, that's real.
Did user Biggs Diamond actually go through a portal?
I promise, I believe that me and my kids jumped the timeline. Because look, y'all, I know y'all wondering why I'm laying in the hospital bed wearing the snake brace, right? So look, I was driving, coming from Walmart, me and my kids. And when I tell y'all, I take the same road and the same way every time. Like, even my daughters said the same thing, y'all. I looked down at my phone, and my daughter, she was already on her phone, playing her game or whatever she was doing on her cell phone. But I looked down, y'all, at my phone. I wasn't even looking down that long. I cannot make this up, y'all. I had looked down at my phone. I can't even really remember what I looked down at my phone to do. So I don't even know if it's I jumped the timeline or went in a different dimension or what it was. But look, y'all, I looked down at my phone. I kid y'all not. When I looked back up from looking at my phone, me and my kids was somewhere else, y'all. I cannot make this shit up. I don't even know what to call it right now. I don't even know what it is right now. I'm still in the shock, right? So look, y'all, when I look up, me and my kids, when I look up first. And the first thing I say is, where the fuck am I at? Like, I didn't even recognize where I was at. I was not where I was just at before I looked at my phone, y'all. I promise y'all, I was somewhere else. Like, I can't even breathe right now. It's like really freaking me out, right? So look, when my kids heard me say it, like, cause that's how much of a shock I was. Like, I was self-talking, but I was out loud. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I at? Where is we at? Like, so my kids heard me and they look up. As soon as my kids look up, they say the same shit, like, mama, where are we at? We was not just right here. Like, we was not just right here where we at. Like, we don't even know where we at. How did we even get right here? So look, y'all, I turned my GPS on and I pulled somewhere the bus. First I turned my GPS on, y'all. So then when I turned my GPS on, I put my address in. I was like 30 minutes from my house. I don't even know how the fuck I even got that far. That's what the GPS said. I don't even know. So I turned in this place to do a U-turn to go back the other way, y'all. When I tell y'all, when I pull out of this place to go back the other way and I come to a stop, while I'm sitting at a stop trying to make a left turn, a car slammed into the back of me hard as fuck, y'all. I cannot kid y'all. This is why I'm in the hospital right now with this neck brace. Like, my kids are getting checked out. They in the other room. My youngest child, they got her in the room with me because she was so hysterical and she did not want to leave my side. She like still was shocked about everything. Y'all, if somebody can tell me what the fuck was that, how did it happen, because I'm not even understanding. Like, I don't know if it's called a timeline jump, a dimension jump. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but y'all put some comments down below, because right now I'm not understanding what the fuck just happened, y'all. And y'all, what's so crazy about the part is they saying they didn't even see me. It's like I just appeared out of nowhere and they didn't even know I was there until they hit the back of my shit. Y'all, was like I came through a portal or something. Either I came through a portal or they came through the portal behind me, and motherfucker didn't realize because they did not even see me until they actually impacted my car, y'all. And I was sitting there when they slammed in the back of my car, y'all. I promise y'all. So somebody help me understand what the fuck is going on. Like, it's like I went through a portal and these people didn't see me until they hit the back of me, because they saying they didn't see me, but they don't even know.
Unanswered universe.
Okay, y'all, doctor here, I gotta go.
That's interesting. I don't know. Have you guys ever experienced something like that? Timeline jumping. I guess the only thing I would say is timeline jumping would be like your life changing like rapidly, like saying you've been trying to manifest this thing for for months, and now your life just changed like that, I think that's real, but I don't know. This is different. Portal, like that's strange. That is really strange. I don't know.
Chinese place. Are you sure you want to help with this? Are you sure you want to help with this? Her kitten got in my engine. Her kitten got in my engine.
How?
Lord. Like, it's funny. Well, come on and get your cat. I'm not laughing. Get your cat. You had one job. You had one job. You was sitting in the car with it. Is it gonna die? I don't know. Could you call it? No. Why is it gonna know to come to you? You should never lost it. Come on, call it.
That's not
Meow! All I cat real quick.
That's not funny.
If y'all don't go help that girl find that motherfucking cat, man. Call it real quick. Call that motherfucker real quick. Meow! Chinese place.
Yo, that's too funny, bro.
You will know if you are attractive. Like, the world will treat you so differently versus if you were just someone that's average. But just in case you couldn't tell, these are a few things that you will see in your day-to-day that will show you that other people find you so attractive. The first one is that people will stare just a little bit longer than average. It gets to a point where you're making eye contact with someone else and you kind of let go of the eye contact, but you can just still feel them looking at you. Or you can just feel other people's gazes and then you look and you're absolutely right because they're already looking at you. The craziest find is that people won't really hit on you, but they will approach you. They will say hi. They will strike up conversation about the most randomest things. People are already assuming that you are attractive, okay? People are assuming that you have your life together, that you have a partner, that you're well put together, so why are they gonna hit on you? No, but they are gonna start conversation with you. They're gonna try to talk with the most attractive person in the room, because that in of itself will make their day, because an attractive woman talking to a guy or a person will make their day. But you probably won't get hit on. You will know if you are attractive. Like, the world will treat
You can hear the terror in 7-year-old Mariah's voice. That's because her great-grandma was pinned under a rolling SUV in their driveway.
She got out, but the car was still moving, and she had to hold on. She was trying to push it that way, and then she fell, and the wheel was over her foot.
The 79-year-old was dropping Mariah off at home in West Bloomfield, thought the SUV was in park. It wasn't, and started to roll. She tried to stop it, but got trapped. Mariah in the back seat knew exactly what to do.
I took the keys out, and then I went to the doorbell, and I rung, and then my mom came out.
I kind of panicked. She was more calm than me, I believe.
Mom, Portia Lane, says blood was everywhere and great-grandma was hurt. EMS here on doorbell camera. Then she was taken to the hospital where Mariah is by her side.
She was like, thank you and stuff. I love you with all my heart.
This one equal parts sweet and smart.
I always watch my mom and my grandma, like when they like take their keys out before they get out.
They're waiting on more tests to see what kind of damage was done from being pinned under that tire.
You saved your grandmother's life, and she said, I did what I was supposed to do. That's what she told me.
Mariah has a birthday coming up next week. She'll be 8, wise beyond her years.
Always be really careful and follow your heart.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
The girls be liking when you got the Birkin bag. Look, this is my human harmony stuff. This is like the merch that they sent over here a weekend. But look, pow, you know they like them Birkin bags.
Yeah, too much
money.
Right? Too much money, dude.
You gotta go and shit. This right here, man.
I mean, it's 50
I just finished
right?
this from wine cellar.
You got a couch in the bath. Come on, man. A couch in the bathroom? You living it up, man. For real.
Pretty cool in there, but it's
crazy.
Some cool. Damn, man, that branching in the middle, you know the vibe. But this is, I put all of my plaques. Say, Eve did this too. This he copied my style, you know what I'm saying? But we got the black and white. We got all of the plaques from different television and movie projects that I worked on. Got that there, some cool.
Hey God, you seen what I just showed you? Okay. Whatever the fuck 50 Cent did, I want to do it too. Keep the bullets. I ain't trying to go through that. I need the rest of that shit. This nigga is immortal. Did you see the floor? Fuck all the other shit the nigga. This nigga had a big marbalic floor. That bitch was marbalic. Tony Yayo running around this motherfucker somewhere. He be in that house. Oh, he be in that house. He don't say nothing though. That's 50 right hand motherfucking mans. Don't you forget it. I need to be the left hand. Come on, 50. Come on now.
The girls be liking when you got the Birkin bag. Look, this is my human harmony stuff. This is like the merch that they sent over here a weekend. But look, pow, you know they like them Birkin bags.
Ah, nigga, you owe me some money? Huh? You owe me some motherfucking money, bitch. I know you owe me something. Y'all broke. Get the fuck on. Get your ass up out of here. Get up out of now. Leave. Walk down them steps. Fuck going on. Ma'am. Get your motherfucking ass. Oh, I swear to God. Keep playing with me in here. Get that shit up out of my fucking face. Bitch.
Yeah, this monkey is going everybody.
Doing this shit with you. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear that. That's not what I want to hear. Don't hear that. Ah, nigga, you want me?
This monkey is a thug. Like, calm down, dude. Savage. This is
Detroit, how y'all doing? Clearly not that fucking good. I seen the snow and the ice and stuff. It's just always one question that come to my mind. So just fuck the meteorologists, right? Like fuck them people at the news that tell you prior to stuff, and basically fuck the weather app too, right?
Yeah.
Because you could have been looked at that, especially them niggas with them salt trucks with they funky ass sitting on the side of the road, sleep. Get your motherfucking ass up, bitch, and put the fucking salt down, bitch. Since you don't want to do nothing, bitch. Detroit, how y'all doing?
Why are they all like NPCs? Like, sometimes I'll be thinking like, people really be out there that be driving at night or just driving at like random times. Is they even real? Like sometimes I think like that, but maybe I'm just thinking too deep. Maybe that's what it is, because it is a lot of people on this planet, man. I can't lie. Everybody got a life, so I don't know where they're going, but hey, they going somewhere. Either they're going home or they're going somewhere. So, hey.
Did you know Prince Charles is the heir to the real Count Dracula?
This is insane.
Prince Charles is the main heir of Count Dracula?
Check this out, y'all.
I agree. That sounds insane. I bet you $1 million.
Bring that up, Jamie.
I bet Prince Charles, Count Dracula.
Okay.
Prince Charles is the heir of Count Dracula.
Is that right?
He moved in 5 years ago to Count Dracula's castle, and he lives with a group of homeless children in it.
No, he does not.
I swear to God.
Prince Charles, Prince Harry's dad.
Prince Charles, the heir of the throne of the dragon.
Okay.
Is a Transylvanian
According
prince.
to this Google search from express.co.uk, Prince Charles has distant kinship to Vlad Tepes, the 15th century Wakallian ruler, whom the Irish novelist based his...
Bro, that's what it's about. And life will show you, man. You just gotta go with the flow, man. And go with where your heart leads you. For real.
All I'm gonna say is, man, I can't stand when you get a new joint and then the old bitches start hating for me. Like, yeah, I look better. You probably do, but you're not better than her. Understand? For me, off the simple fact, she got a better heart than you. She more peaceful. She's funnier. All them dates I wanted to take you on, and because you dressed bad, I didn't want to go on. We're going. So understand, it's not all about looks, man. Y'all be comparing looks, and for me, motherfuckers be better than people just in general. Cause me, preference, I'd rather deal with a little medium, ugly joint. Good days, she look like MC Light. Bad days, she look like Whippy. But I could deal with it. I'd rather deal with that than dealing with a bad bitch playing me, bitch doing dicks, doing funny shit. It's quiet. Yvette, you could pack it up. That's why I said, man, it's not all about looks. Cause a lot of y'all personality be all in them fat old asses. A lot of y'all go from 6s to 10s because that ass is fat. I'm gonna be real. All I'm gonna say is, man, I can't stand when you.
So let me tell you about this Parasite cleanse I did. I wanted to see if regular papaya cleansed the same way papaya seeds did. Like papaya seeds, if you eat papaya seeds whole, don't chew them, just swallow them, they will cleanse you out in about 3 days. I'm talking 3 days. You eat a whole papaya over the course of a week, it will do the exact same thing. You don't have to eat the seeds. It just takes longer with the regular papaya fruit, right? After I cleansed myself, right, I no longer craved like takeout food. Like the only thing that I really want when I come to work for lunch now is a smoothie. How did we get here? So let me tell you about this Parasite cleanse I did. I wanted to see if regular papaya cleansed the same way papaya seeds did.
They did a study in the UK, and the conclusion from this study is so strange you may not even believe it, but swear, check it out, research it, it is real. So they had mother and father lay in bed with their newborn or their young child, and they were testing the reaction to different sounds. Well, when the baby cries, the mother's, a healthy mother, will wake up and tend to the baby with its distress call, which says, you know, I need attention here. But the father sleeps through it. Now everyone knows, yes, usually the guy sleeps through the crying baby. The mom wakes up a bunch of times in the night, and that is true. However, different sounds make the father tend to wake up more often, and the mother sleeps through it. Such as, when the sound of rustling leaves was made outside the window, the father is more likely to wake up to it while the mother sleeps through it. And this is believed to be due to the hormone called vasopressin, which works like the love and bonding hormone, but it produces a different type of care behavior, defensive aggression, the protectorate role. Basically, the hormone that makes guys want to protect their family from a potential predator. Now imagine what the thousands of endocrine disrupting chemicals, what effect that may have on your vasopressin or your melatonin. This is why it's so important to calibrate our endocrine systems naturally with clinically studied superfoods like the purified shilajit. Boosts testosterone for men, balances hormones for women, increases neurogenesis, the production of new brain cells. For Black Friday, Chalk's giving away all new subscriptions 53% off for
in the ear, when you have your ear like that. In Chinese medicine, you imagine the ear like this to be like an inverted fetus, with the eyes here, the hands here, you see, and the legs here. It's like that. And the points here in treatment, they reflect every organ in your body. So your whole body is present in your ear like that. Now, in ancient times, there was nothing called jewelry, you wear jewelry here, you wear jewelry there. No. At the time when the door was open, you use things on your body for certain interactions with the forces of nature. So this point here in Chinese acupuncture is called the point of inner light. And if you put some crystals or diamonds here, that means you activate through resonance, you enter into resonance with your inner light. So your inner vision gets activated. And when they had the priestesses, the young priestesses in the temples, one of the way to activate their inner vision was to put any type of crystal or diamond here, depending on what you want to do, you see. Today, you find people piercing everywhere. Now that's very, very dangerous. You could completely disrupt the functioning of your physical organs by piercing at this point or at that point or this point. They don't in the ear, when you have your ear like that.
I don't know about that. I don't know too much about that, but hey, then they used to wear earrings back then though. Why they put earrings in there? That's interesting. Dang. So how many of y'all got earrings? I don't got earrings. Never did that yet. I don't know. Mike, I don't know.
This is what Nikola Tesla heard when he tested out his spirit radio. These may not be human voices. How terrifying must that have been? They weird, y'all. This is what Nikola Tesla heard when he tested out his spirit radio. These may not be...
Yo, that do sound kind of creepy, I ain't gonna lie.
Human voices.
Spirit radio. What? Y'all hear that? That sounds so strange, man.
This say, name a villain who was 100% right. I got a few for y'all. My son Magneto from X-Men. I ain't gonna lie, gang, he was not wrong. Cause if y'all ever seen X-Men and y'all know what he was trying to do, all he was trying to do was protect his people. Cause he really knew what the humans was trying to do with them. And if he wrong for trying to do the right thing by his people, then I'm wrong too. You know who else tried to do right by their people and they painted him out as a bad guy? My son Cobra from Planet of the Apes. He seen what the humans could do to them. He been through what the humans could do to them. And all he wanted to do was protect his kind. He ain't wrong for that, gang. Can't be wrong for that. Y'all know who else ain't wrong? Killmonger from Black Panther. How can he be wrong? He pulled right up on Black Panther, right in Wakanda, and gave him their hands in front of all his peoples. In front of everybody, actually. Fair and square. He ain't get hopped or nothing. He took his powers and everybody was mad. Why? When bro did everything according to the books. They just didn't want T'Challa to lose his powers, gang. That's tough. Thanos was right too, because he seen how ungrateful the universe was. So he said, you know what, I'm gonna snap. Everything gonna start over, and whoever's left is gonna appreciate life. Because you was ungrateful, so all y'all gotta go. I wish I could do that right now. Facts. Y'all know who else not wrong? The Wicked Witch of the West, gang. All she wanted was some get back for her sister. Imagine a house full on your sister. Tell me you're not gonna want some get back. Even when they was at Kansas, the little dog bit the neighbor. She is not wrong, gang. Metal Godzilla not wrong either. Because how you not going to make something to defend the earth, to defend the people? You know you got other things out there. King Kong, Godzilla, all type of situations. We need a situation too. He wasn't wrong. He was just tweaking. Facts. Chef Skinner from Ratatouille, he wasn't wrong either. Because you tell me if you want a rat in the kitchen cooking your food. Nah, he gotta go. I don't even know why they made him the bad guy when it was clearly Remy, gang. Gaston from Beauty and the Beast wasn't the bad guy either. He trying to save Belle from whatever's going on in that castle up there.
Nah, he right about that Ratatouille. You gotta go, dude. I don't care how good a cook you is. You gotta go. Get out. You eat your whole house away.
No. He went up there and got his water turned off, gang. That was tough. And last but not least, my man Syndrome from The Incredibles. He wasn't wrong, gang. He just wanted to be bro sidekick since he was younger. parked him. So bro grew up and made his own superpowers and wanted some get back. And you know what? I'm gonna take out all the superheroes and then I'm gonna be the only superhero left. And they gonna need me, gang. They gonna need me. This say, name a villain who was 100.
Nah, hey, that was 100% right, man. He did what he needed to do. Shoot. He just wanted, you know, he wanted to shine. He wanted to be a superhero. He wanted to be. Nah, that's true though. Dang. Never looked at it like that. Dang. Y'all ever looked at some of these movies like that? I never looked at it like that. Dang. It's interesting. Young man breaks down crime with his mom at church after leaving the streets in his gang.
Every man that's in your life is not going to walk out on you. Yep, they're not. They're not. We are here. Yep, we are here. We're not going to abuse you.
Really, this might be copyright. So let's mute it. Dang, give him some tissue or something. Yeah, give him some tissue, man. Excuse me. I don't know. This is funny because it's like I just goofy, man. I'm so goofy. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. It was funny because like I'm like, give him some tissue or something, but then out of nowhere, someone just gave him some tissue. Like, did they just hear me say that? I'm sorry. All right, my bad. They just need to know the truth, man. That's all. They just need to know the truth. And we all trying to make it out, man. Word. That's all. That's all it really is. That's all it really be. If you want to be real, the people that's in charge is the real gangbangers. They the real criminals. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, we got it in us too, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's it. It just, we just not. We not. You know, we not on the like. How do I say it? We not on the same page. I'm just say it like that. If we was collectively all on the same page, it'd be a done deal for this whole system. It would be a wrap, man. The thing would crumble in seconds. Like, come on, man. If it was, this thing would crumble in seconds. I said it, yes. That's what's up, though. You see that, man. That's what's up. That's dope.
To mask the truth right in front of our eyes just to see if we'll notice. You guys remember that Benjamin Button movie where the guy had a special body that allowed him to age in reverse? Do you know that it's not a condition and its real world counterpart actually exists in our bodies today? Listen to this next clip very closely because this scientist breaks it down piece by piece.
Everybody wants to improve their health, and most people, especially young people, probably don't realize that they're walking around right now at about 55%, maybe 60% of their true state of normal. There is a nutrient, an amino acid, a substrate, a compound, an element missing from their body that if they knew what it was, would make the difference between them being an average person and being a superhuman.
Watch the rest of that video, but I did a bit more research on what he was talking about. He was talking about something called NAD. NAD is apparently a molecule that we all have that regulates the aging process. So when you're young, you have lots of NAD. That's why you have your youth. And when you're young, you're sharp in the mind and your body's active. It says the purpose of NAD is to produce energy for your cells to keep you young. You guys, the rabbit hole goes even deeper because it's been super popularized in the celebrity community to where these celebrities are supplementing NAD to sustain their youth. Just throwing some names out there that I've seen from my research who are using NAD: Hailey Bieber, Kendall Jenner, Joe Rogan, Justin Bieber. This is an enormous find because, like, if NAD was so important to, like, our youth and our health, why haven't the doctors told us about this? That's the scary part. When I did the research, I found the supplements that these celebrities have been taking. These NAD boosters is what they call them. It's supposed to get rid of fine lines on your face, wrinkles on the forehead, and like crow's feet on the eyes. It's supposed to elevate energy, but also get rid of like dark marks and all those signs of aging. Because when you get past the age of 30, your NAD levels decrease drastically. So these studies show that you can still boost NAD levels, but you have to supplement as soon as possible. Guys, this is an NAD booster that I found. It's an anti-aging supplement supposed to get rid of those deep wrinkles in the face. It's been super popular on TikTok right now because all the celebrities are using it. I've been using this for a month now, but the first thing I noticed was an increase in energy. I didn't notice any anti-aging effects until about 2 weeks out of taking this. It's third-party tested, it's made in a GMP facility, and it's 100% transparent in everything they put in here, so it's super safe. I did a bit of a background check on the company. They've got nothing but 5-star reviews about this product, and over hundreds of thousands of these have sold already. Right now, they're like 65% off in the TikTok shop. You guys, don't miss this chance. Don't miss your chance on anti-aging. I'm going to leave the correct link for you guys right here in this orange cart. If you see an orange cart, that means they're still in stock. If you don't see the orange cart, that means they're sold out and you might have missed your chance. Hollywood loves to mask the truth.
Okay. Well, okay, this is a theory of mine. I just came up watching this. What if they just saying that they're using NAD to make them look younger as a cover-up? You know, because kids are still going missing too. I really truly feel like they use that. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Y'all know. But that's just my theory on that. I don't know. Hey, that supplement could be working though. I'm just saying. But I don't know.
I had a young lady that I was dealing with for years.
Mm-hmm.
When she left, well, she didn't leave. I take that back. We decided to part ways because mentally she wasn't all the way together and shit just wasn't working right no more.
Okay.
Me and her kid had a ridiculous bond, and a couple years ago, she committed suicide.
Oh my gosh, rest in peace to her.
She committed suicide. Shit broke my heart because in my head I thought we was gonna be together forever, but it wasn't. It just didn't work out like that. And you know, her child, you know, we still talk, we still communicate. I had a young lady that I was dealing with for years.
There's a law in physics that basically says that when you have energy that is vibrating at a particular frequency, within 17 seconds, other energy like that will be attracted to it. So if I'm having a positive thought or a negative thought, then what happens is that energy is attracted to it. I have other thoughts that are like that thought. So if you do that 17 seconds, for 68 seconds, then momentum begins to occur. Let's say that I'm normally, all of our emotions have a frequency to it. So if I'm in despair or anger or worry, all of those are lower, denser frequencies. You get into things like contentment, happiness, joy, love. Those are higher, faster frequencies. So let's say that I normally live in contentment. And that's my set point because that's where I live. I think about that all the time. That's what my makeup is, that sort of thing. So I'm driving down the highway. All of a sudden a car cuts me off and I get angry. So now I'm in the lower, denser frequencies. And so then I go back to the office and I'm telling all my colleagues, you know, here's what happened, you know, this knucklehead cut me off. Go home, tell my wife that. What am I doing? I'm vibrating angry energy. So I go to the supermarket and there is somebody in line. I have 3 items and I'm getting in line and somebody ahead of me has 38 items. And the guy that's running the cash register, it's his first day and he's not doing very well. He's very slow. Is that a coincidence? No, it's something for me to get angry about. So I'm attracting into my world whatever it is that I'm vibrating. There's a law in physics that basically says that when you...
If you had your higher sensory perception turned on all the way up to the 15th dimension,
We could understand that.
this is what we look like. Okay? Now, most systems that teach you about the auric field and all of that will take you up to about, let's see, D1, 2, 3. They take you up to the 7th level. They'll show you the 7th level of the aura. They usually don't show you what's beyond that. Not a lot of people know what's beyond that, but some people do. The guardians do. If you had your higher sensory perception turned on.
You know that diabetes is a $110 billion annual industry. Big Pharma makes $110 billion a year on diabetes. How many of you think they want to shut that down? Right. Of course. Oh, one person does? Okay, well, I would take issue with that. They don't want to shut that down. In fact, if you asked me, if you said, Gary, nobody would say this. This is a hypothetical. But if you said, Gary, write me a diet that would guarantee I get diabetes, I would go right to the American Diabetic Association website. I would download their dietary guidelines, and I would send them to you. Check it out. I'm not making this up. If you go there, you'll see. You know what they recommend for a type 2 diabetic first thing in the morning for breakfast? Bowl of oatmeal, glass of orange juice, with natural honey, crushed brown sugar. If you know anything about diet, how much fat, how much protein is in that? 0. That is all high glycemic carbohydrates. So if you follow that diet, what happens? Your blood sugar spikes. If your blood sugar spikes, what do you need? Insulin. It's an insulin dependency diet. It's perfect. Break into your house Friday night, come back Saturday morning, sell you a security system. It's a perfect unit, right? You know that diabetes is a $110 billion annual industry. Big Pharma makes $110 billion a year on diabetes. How many of you think they want to shut that down? Right.
What's that? Crystal's doing that? Yo, that was insane. Crystals is doing that. Wow. That's crazy. About to make a fire over there. My bad. I don't want to see this again. I'm just paying attention for real. Wow, that's crazy. You look like he's about to turn into white.
Only benefit that a black man provides in a home is money, and if he does not give us money to take care of those kinds of financial provisions, that he has no value. And what my research has proven to me is that a black man, any man in any home, provides much more than financial support. The man provides guidance, instruction, discipline for the children, which we sorely need in our black homes. He provides gratification, fulfillment, protection. I mean, there's so many other values, and these values are the ones that are missing in our children today. Tim, we have been told that the only benefit that a black man provides in a home is money, and if he does not give us money to take care of those kinds of financial provisions, that he has no value. And what my research has proven to me is that a black man, any man in any home, provides much more than financial support. The man provides guidance, instruction, discipline for the children, which we sorely need in our black homes. He provides gratification, fulfillment, protection. I mean, there's so many other values, and these values are the ones that are missing in our children today. Tim, we have been told that the only benefit that a black man provides in a home is money, and if he does not give us money to take care of those kinds of financial provisions, that he has no value.
For athletes or anyone sporting a toothless grin. It's a Canadian invention that not only plugs the gaps, but fills the holes with brand new pearly whites. CTV's Deborah Shirey explains.
Rissmiller getting some time in. Spotted.
Ryan Smith is down and hurt.
It was a jaw-dropping shot as Edmonton Oiler Ryan Smith takes a puck to the face, and yes, those are his teeth.
As quickly as possible for you.
It's too late for Smith's smile, but researchers at the University of Alberta could have a cure for future toothless hockey grins. An ultrasound device that regrows human teeth. Tariq Albiali was researching jaw growth in rabbits.
Accidentally, when I applied the ultrasound, I found the lower incisor grow.
Albiali is the first to try the treatment on humans. After 20 minutes a day, new teeth started to grow in a month.
With this device, we'll get these roots together, held them together.
For athletes or anyone sporting a toothless grin. It's a Canadian invention that not only plugs the gap.
Nothing cleanses the internal organs like bitters. And so, I would start off with cleansing. You've got food in an almost 100-degree environment, and if it doesn't move out quick, what happens if you leave your dinner in a 100-degree room, and you come back the next morning? And the morning following that, it's going to be rotten, it's going to smell, and that's what's going on inside of a lot of people's body. They're just not eliminating enough. Anybody who has a stomach is full of toxins. Anybody who's heavy and overweight is. Slim people have are toxic. So a lot of slim people still don't go to the bathroom that often. I find women have that problem a little more, but men have it too. The way we eat and the lifestyle we have, the sedentary sit-down lifestyle, it promotes toxification by waste sitting in the colon and accumulating and just toxifying, putrefying. And then it gets into the blood and the whole body becomes diseased. You've got to cleanse. Water's not enough. Juices are not enough. They do something else. Juices primarily is your vitamins and minerals. They do cleanse somewhat, but their function is vitamins and minerals. Water does cleanse the cells. We know what water does, but you need something stronger than that to get in there like Roto-Rooter and really scrub the colon and the liver too. But I'll give you a few herbs you should get. Peppermint. Peppermint is very good for gas, which builds up in people. Cayenne pepper, very good for cleansing the blood, good for the heart, good to prevent inflammation, which later on becomes arthritis. Cayenne pepper, put that on your food, put that on your salad. You don't necessarily have to drink it, put a little. It's a little hot, but it's in soup, very good for you. Something else everyone should have is aloe. The aloe vera plant, the gel from the aloe vera, it's very good. Papaya, that's a fruit. Papaya and aloe together, it helps the stomach. It's the friendly bacteria. It smells like papaya. It smells like when you throw up, you're throwing up the digestive enzymes. And papaya has those enzymes. You combine it with aloe and make a smoothie with that, you put back a lot of the friendly digestive enzymes that we need to absorb our food. A lot of problems come because people are not absorbing the minerals and vitamins from the food because the stomach, the constitution of the stomach is thrown off from various years and years of bad living. There's the ginger. It's very good for everything, and it also helps the body to absorb. It settles the stomach. It helps the body to absorb minerals and vitamins. It also it's antibacterial, antiviral. Golden seal is something that you should have you don't take it every day, but when you feel a flu or cold coming on, that's something you should have ready and available. Nothing cleanses the internal organs.
Is he drowning him? Or what is going on? I think that's enough.
Baptismal or crucifixion, because ain't no way in hell. Look like he's trying to send him to hell. It don't even look like he's trying to. He talking to people. Hey man, look, I don't know how this stuff. I don't know what's the count. I mean, he was at an easy 6 seconds. Like, what's the count? Until you dip him and bring him up. It ain't no... It was a whole verse that guy sang before he even brought...
Nah, that is crazy. That is his, bro. He's over there having a whole conversation with the kids. Like, nah, let me up. Let me get away from me, man. For real. What is he doing?
You can have the best diet, and you could do the best exercise, and you could be really rigid in the food choices and vitamins and minerals, and keep your body chemically balanced and physically balanced. But if you're not emotionally balanced and you're constantly in that fight or flight system, stress is when your body's knocked out of homeostasis. The stress is when your brain and body are knocked out of balance. So you could have all those things working for you, but if you are living in fear, or you're controlling and you're rigid and you're perfectionist and you're hard on yourself, it's going to make sense that is going to have to change in order for you to change, right? And so people start getting it. That's the only way I'm going to change. If I don't change, it's not going to change.
Yeah, one of my favorite things as a practical exercise I ever did was I literally had scripts, and I mean handwritten, like I wrote scripts for how I wanted to feel when I experienced ego or envy. And so for every emotional challenge I had, something that I thought was an unhealthy thought, I literally had like pages and pages and pages of scripts that were built up from research, that were built up from spiritual literature, that were built up from science, whatever it may be, of what did I want to be able to say to myself when this thought or that thought came up. And it sounds so basic, but it really does rewire your thoughts when now all I can think of is that script.
Sure.
And I need to update that script regularly.
Sure. You can have the best diet. And
Watch your head, man. What is you doing down there?
So now, people are making drats. Deer rats. It ain't no way. Ain't no way. Let's just see what this abominable creature come out looking like 3 months later, you guys.
What is that? Come on. What is that?
I'm getting Days of Noah vibes from this.
A chihuahua?
Ain't no way.
A
Ratatouille big cousin just had a baby with a deer. And we just seen this abominable creature be manifested or created. Genetically spliced. So now when y'all be seeing me make these videos about these crazy creatures, just know it's a strong possibility that they actually exist. And I'm just curious on how did he create that creature?
The rats.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about these drats in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube for that exclusive content. Hit that Gmail.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
Let me just tell you something. Whosoever's the next person to massage my back, if you don't crawl up This my man spine, loves his job. He got one knee in his back like he caught it in the end zone and he don't want to run it back out. I love it. I want you to. He about to do the butterfly on his goddamn. I love it. Look at Mr. Lee do his thing. You can't tell him nothing. Mr. Lee has been doing. That's how I want my back. It out on his back. Trying to be too cute. Mr. Lee don't give a damn who see him walk on your back. Mr. Lee is surfboard on his back. Look at him. He a beast boy. Look at Mr. Lee. And healing him at the same time. You gotta love it. Let me just tell you something. Whosoever's the next.
Bro is really giving out a massage like this, though. Nah, it had to be a female doing that for me, though.
Movement is mandatory. There are people 90 years old laying flat at their back and got to have the whole world taken care of. No, thank you. I want to have the quality for as long as I'm here. 72 and 28 is how much? 100. So for 28 more years, I'm going to be moving and dancing.
Till you get to that centenarian.
Movement is mandatory.
We are so special. These goddesses
your black and Latino women, because these are the black and Latino woman is the only woman with mitochondrial DNA. DEA, because we know blacks and Latinos don't have DNA. Human beings have DNA. Animals have DNA, and human beings have DNA. Because we have neuromelanin, carbon, native beings, we don't have DNA. We have DEA, RNA, and chloroplast. DEA is deoxyetheric acid. Chloroplast is the connection that connects us to all of plant life on the planet. Chloroplast is what plants have. And we all know what RNA is. We don't have DNA. Human beings, white people, this is why we can do shit y'all can't do.
You know what? I think I understand him now when he said that. That they have RNA. Because y'all gotta think about it. Everything on this planet has a spirit. Has a spirit. Like a wall that has a spirit, you know? It's probably not aware like how we are, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. And I hate to say it, but some races don't have souls. They just have spirits. Doesn't mean that they can't get a soul though. You know what I'm saying? They can definitely get that for sure. Definitely, stay on like the higher consciousness, and they can gain a soul for sure. Cause some races, they be acting too much like us. You like, dang. That day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody black in their family. Stop. What I'm really trying to say is plants they have part of the spirit because they don't have a soul, obviously. If they have a spirit, we help them animate. You know how they, animate whatever. That's just my thought. This is my thoughts. Y'all don't have to, take everything I'm saying as just. You could take it if it resonates with you, good. If it doesn't, hey, don't take my advice. Okay? Do your own research, think how you want to think. Go off of how you feel. Okay? Not off of how
When you get low on the B vitamins, like from bleached white flour and white rice, when you get low on that, you can actually get suicidal. And they want to keep you in this kind of state where you don't know whether you're going to move your leg or not in the morning or get out of bed in the morning. You keep you in a fear state. So they generate that by stripping the nutrients out of the food. It's like this. If you look at the factory that makes like bleached white flour or sugar cane, you send the whole sugar cane to the factory. The whole sugar cane. You send it to the factory. The factory has a machine that imitates your liver, your pancreas, your small intestines, large intestines, and the factory processes or eats the food. Then the factory has a bowel movement that's called white sugar, which is a white turd, bleached white flour, which is another white turd. That's in the processing. A person knows that they eat an apple and it's fully processed apple is a bowel movement. Now, if you send the sugar cane to the factory and it eats it for you, then what's coming out is a turd. Because we're not attaching people to things again. Because when you get low on the B vitamins, like from bleached white flour and white rice, when you get low on that, you can actually get suicidal. And they
sex, money, and opportunity. When the devil comes, he come at you with one of those three, sometime all three. And if you ain't true to what you claim you about, you gonna fall victim. I'm sorry for you brothers that's going through it, but to your own self, you got to be true. Is this how you want to teach your sons when they come up? Bang them and leave them? Sex, money, and opportunity.
A local woman takes on Walmart in court and wins.
Leslie Nurse says she was at the self-checkout at the Sims Walmart with her husband and 3 kids, fighting a malfunctioning scanner, even getting help from a Walmart associate.
2.1 million. Dang. Verdict. Woman who sued Walmart and won talks to work in news. Okay,
After she thought she'd finished and paid, she was stopped by an asset protection manager. She was eventually charged with stealing $48 worth of groceries. She was eventually arrested, mugshot taken, but the criminal charge was eventually dropped when no one from Walmart showed up to court. By then, she said, the damage to her reputation had already been done, her ability to make a living stifled by the criminal charge. What was worse, she continued to receive demand letters from a Walmart-affiliated law firm offering to drop the matter if she paid them $200. But it turns out many people do. During testimony in the lawsuit she filed against the company, an expert testified Walmart routinely uses to add insult to injury. Walmart never produced a video that would have been recorded at the self-checkout area that would have proved nurse shoplifted or didn't. At the end of this lawsuit, filed in 2018 and delayed by the COVID pandemic, a unanimous jury found for nurse and awarded her $2.1 million in punitive damage.
A local woman takes on Walmart in court and...
Wow, she won, huh?
They actually have a scale for fast food. McDonald's is an F. It's not actual meat. It's like the bottom of the barrel process of the process. What's up? You eat McDonald's?
I used to be a pusher for like 2 years, and they used to give me classes. And I remember when they used to tell me about McDonald's exactly. The meat is 70% garbage.
And that's the thing. For anybody who hears this that eats McDonald's, like the fact is the information is out there, the data is out there. It is well known that the quality of their meat, it's like F. This is not food. It wasn't intended to go in anybody's body. They actually have a scale for fast food. McDonald's is an F.
We make energy from sunlight. People who are in the sun eat less food. Let your kids be outside in the sun. Take their shirts off. Let them run around barefoot on the grass. You know what you get from the ground? You get electrons. The same thing. It's straight free energy. What runs through a mitochondria that makes all the ATP? The electron transfer chain. It's not a fat acid chain. It's not a carbohydrate chain, protein. The sun is a nutrient. It is not out to kill you. The idea that the sun is giving you cancer is the most asinine, insane, gaslighting, ridiculous statement on earth. It makes all life exist. It charges everything. We are alive because of the power of the sun. Yet you want to tell people to slather on carcinogenic chemicals, bake it into their skin with the suns, and say, oh, that's what's aging you. I'm 51 years old. I've never used sunscreen. I don't have anything done to my face. I eat a crap ton of meat. And I drive a convertible. I want as much sun as I possibly can get, because it makes me younger. They're lying to you. They've lied about almost everything. Do the opposite of what the government says. We make energy from sunlight. People who...
But the kind of anger that is just bitter, just like selfish kind of anger. No one wants to be around this kind of person, and the person's poisoning himself. The person can't work so good. That's mind control. Negativity is really mind control. Depression controls the mind now. Can't work. Anger controls the mind. You can't work. Sorrow. Some people hold sorrow for years. And you want to visit them and cheer them up, but it doesn't do anything. Get them the chance to transcend and watch what happens. Sorrow will lift away. They'll be back on the road. But the kind of anger that...
Why you see kids get here, they be all advanced. Oh, that's an old soul. You goddamn right. This kid might be older than you.
Wow.
My baby too. Ooh, these new pandemic babies, you gotta get one. They just... babies? They ain't babies. They appear to be babies to you because they come and just landed on the realm. These are ancient souls coming here. Coming into the realm for the war. To eradicate these parasites. These are ancient, wise souls. A lot of these babies is coming in now. But mixed in that, you still got your new souls. Why you see kids get here, they be all advanced. Oh, that's an old soul. You goddamn right. This kid might be...
You're not lying, though. For real, them kids be smart. I'm like, dang. That is definitely an old soul, for sure.
Is a Cybertruck really worth $100K?
You know, it was does not work 100K. It feels to be breaking down like that. No.
Have you ever seen a rim break off like this?
Alright, show y'all Cybertruck. I don't know what type of steel they made, if it's some type of special alloy or something, but it's almost like cinder block. It crumbles.
What type of metal are they using on these rims?
This one broke off with the lugs and stuff still attached. It almost broke off in a perfect circle. I'm pretty sure that they're not supposed to break off in a perfect circle like that. That is so weird. It's concerning. I wonder if it's a defect.
Follow us on Unanswered Universe on YouTube.
It might be a defect, or maybe they're just not building cars correctly.
We see that breathing through the mouth is not only bad, it gives you bad breath. It messes up the lining of your jaw. It causes teeth decay. It actually rots out the nasal passage because you're not using them. And when you breathe and you're breathing through the nasal passage, you actually have filters that's inside the tissues that make up your nasal passage that actually filter out the air. Because believe it or not, air is very, very cold. So whenever we breathe in through our nasal passage, you go through these temper filters that actually make the air a certain temperature for your body can stand it, whether it's hot or cold. Say if you go outside and it's 30 below and it's freezing, that's very, very cold air. So when you breathe that air in, it goes through these filtering mechanisms inside the nasal passage. Not only that, it goes to the brain too, and the brain requires oxygen, and every 150 trillion cell in your body require oxygen too. But when you breathe in this air, you breathe in this cold air, what these filters do inside the nasal passage is actually warm the air up for it, for the body can accept it. So mouth breathing don't do that. There's no filter mechanism when you breathe through the mouth, and it causes bad bacteria in the mouth. Again, it messes up the lining of your jaw, and scientifically proven, mouth breathers on average literally live 10 years lesser than somebody else that do breathe through their nose. We see that breathing through the mouth is not only bad.
When you eat the fruit, you should eat the seed. There's a tribe of folks in northern Pakistan called the Hunza. The Hunza people never get cancer. When the tribe was first discovered, their average age was 160. The Hunza people's favorite food to eat is apricot seeds. They take the apricot seeds and squeeze them and get oil out of them. They put the oil on their skin and the women don't wrinkle. They're really good looking at 70 and 80. Jason Vale teaches, he said, cancer cannot survive in a body of a person that consumes apricot seeds. Did you know bread used to strengthen your heart? They learned years ago if they take out the vitamin E, the lecithin, and the omega-3 fatty acids, they take them out of the wheat, make the bread with white flour, the bread lasts for months. But the people started dying of heart attacks and strokes and circulation problems. See, it's a simple formula. The whiter the bread, the quicker you're dead. When you eat the fruit, you should eat the seed. There's a tribe of folks in northern Pakistan called...
That's the amount of sugar that's in a healthy person's blood. If your body goes from this to this, you're diabetic. One bowl of rice has the same impact on your blood as 10 cubes of sugar. And one slice of white bread has the same impact on your blood as 4 cubes of sugar. Look at how we process the grain. We take a whole grain and we process it to pure white flour. Now you take that rice, you process out the plant nutrients and the fiber, and now you're left with that delicious processed rice, and we're left with pure starch. And starch are just chains of glucose put together. And your body's trying to do whatever it can to not increase this. So whenever you eat food, that food increases your blood sugar. It may increase it to that. It may increase it to that. It may even increase it to all that. So having cereal in the morning may do something like that. Compared to eggs and healthy fats like avocado may do something like that. Now, if you eat something like that, your body's insulin levels may go from this to this, and then it's pretty easy for it to come back down. But if you're having something like that, and your blood sugar goes from this to that, now your insulin goes up much higher, and it takes longer to come down because it's a hormone. Now you feel hungry, you feel tired, so you eat more. But your sugar went from this to this, but your insulin is still high. And then you eat again, and your sugar goes up again. And your insulin stays high all the time. If you keep doing it over and over, your body develops a resistance. Look at these drugs. If you keep doing them over and over again, that's the amount of sugar that's in a healthy person's blood.
Whoa. That's interesting. I ain't gonna lie. You really don't like. It's like I be saying this all the time, but you really don't know what's going on in your body. It will tell you though. That's what it will tell you. Because I don't know, you'll get tired, you'll feel sluggish. The body is, man, this is really intelligent, for real.
dynamic. What in the Jack and Jill is going? She came tumbling there. Like, we all saw it coming, and then we wanted it to happen. It just
right. We did.
She fall like that though. That's love though. If I get in that damn water, Lisa, you better get in the water.
You better get in the water. Get ready on January 25th, 2025. All planets in the solar system will align and be visible in the night sky. Oh shit. Excuse me. Oh, snaps. Oh wow. Oh wow. Things are definitely changing.
If your health is not right, everything that you see in your mind, inside of your mind, and through your eyes, through your lenses that we call eyes, it's gonna be incorrect if your health not right. Because your health determines how you interpret what you see. It's called perspective. Our perspective creates our reality. Hey man, you gotta do what I'm doing. Don't listen to what I say. Watch how I move. Do exactly what I'm doing. If your health is not right, everything that you see,
you gave multiple times a day. Every time you get into a scuffle with them, you become immunocompromised for 3 to 4 hours and you become inflamed for 3 to 4 hours. So imagine if you're arguing with your partner or your business associate or you hate your job or whatever it is, multiple times a day, you're chronically immunocompromised and you're chronically inflamed. So it's, who knows what's driving it all in an individual. If you're arguing with your spouse,
like you said, it's just like everything else. Africa was full of natural resources, but they do. All the diamonds, they came and got it. All the gold, they came and got it. All the niggas, they came and got us. You know what I mean? It's the continent is raped of all its resources. So, you know what I mean? I guess the word they call it is colonialism. When they come and colonize your land and take the resources.
That nigga just thought you was a regular gangbanger.
Yeah, you know, like I said,
using words like that.
Yeah, you know, we said it earlier. Like I educated myself. At one point I was ignorant and lost, but like you got to know yourself before you do anything. Before you can make a record, before you can have an opinion, you got to know yourself. So, like you said, it's just like everything else.
Wherever you are in the world,
Shout out to Kyrie, man. I know he probably like staying in the NBA. He probably would, I don't know, but at least he's doing something positive. I respect it.
The most powerful healing instrument on the planet is your own voice. If you want to heal, start at the source. In the beginning, God said, "Let there be light." Sound. Sound created light. Tesla and Einstein both said the future of medicine is frequency. When you speak words like, "I am healthy, healed, whole, and complete," those words vibrate and shape the water within you. We're over 90% water, and our words cause this water to crystallize, aligning with the energy of healing. The vibrations from your words bind with your DNA, creating proteins that resonate with the energy of those words. Your words create your reality. Use your words wisely, and let them shape your health and reality. The most powerful healing in...
Yeah. Huh? But I ain't gonna lie. Granddad, you eating the wrong ones, though. These are the ones we supposed to be eating. Those is mine.
Yeah, but I eat these.
But you gotta eat those, though. These ain't those. Those are them.
These are here.
For me?
Those is there.
Yeah.
I eat these.
Oh, man. Oh, hold on, see? Man, what is he doing? Granddad, you been standing here for a minute now, man. What you doing?
I'm holding up to his garage.
For what?
It's leaning.
It's leaning? What you doing? Holding it up?
I'm holding it up.
Nah, Granddad.
Nah, just come on. You might gotta sit down here, man. I don't want to fall. Nah, you out of there. Okay, wait. The clouds are nice up there, grandson. The what is nice, granddad? Them clouds. The plane. The plane. Ain't no plane. In the clouds. You get. How big a piece you get? I'm going right here with it. Dang, you for real? Dang, this dude is nuts. Dang, okay.
You could take the whole job?
Y'all want some?
I guess not.
Let's go wash down a piece of brown. Yo, man. Ah, shit.
No, go.
How you need? Yeah. Huh?
I personally believe this is one of the most important scientific discoveries of all time. I am really shocked that we don't even learn this in school. This is some next level stuff, and it was verified to be true. Dr. Masaru Emoto, and what he discovered was, you know, when you speak to the water and you say certain things like, I love you, or, you know, you're my friend.
Or beautiful.
Yeah,
Even,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Angel. It could be simple, just like angel, happiness, peace. When you say these positive words to the water and then you freeze it, it makes beautiful shapes.
Most of the time they're symmetrical. They look like
you
beautiful.
Google images. They have photos of this.
They look like snowflakes, like beautiful symmetrical snowflakes.
Now, when you say mean, nasty words to the water, and then they freeze the water, it would make ugly,
asymmetrical
repulsive shapes.
Asymmetrical.
Yeah, like cracks and looks like damage.
Bubbles.
And he basically proved that, like, your consciousness and your will combined with the intention behind your words affects reality. It's like the concept that, like, your words are magic, so much so that you change physical reality.
Yeah, it is quite literally proof that the things that come out of your mouth
change reality,
affect your physical surroundings.
I personally believe this is one of the most important
magical planet, man.
Get oil, put some lemon peels and put some key lime peels and stuff like that inside of a pot. Bring it to a boil. Put a little cayenne, just a little cayenne pepper fruit. And when you start it boiling, put a towel over your head and start literally inhaling all of that steam that come up from that pot. And that'll break up all that crystallized uric acid, all that crystallized mucus that's inside the nasal passage as well. And you start snotting all that out right into the pot. Get oil, put some lemon.
Says it's not the end of the world. It's the end of the illusion. That's real. That's real. For real.
Tongkat Ali is an Indonesian ginseng. It's known to decrease sex hormone binding globulin, which frees testosterone. Testosterone is associated with libido, ability and desire to generate effort, mood, etc. in men and women. It makes effort feel good. It frees up more testosterone, so it mild libido enhancer for some, more extreme for others. Increases energy, will increase, feelings of well-being, and typically the dosages are 400 milligrams a day in single dose or divided doses with or without food, taken early in the day, before noon or 2 p.m., because it can increase energy. You don't want to disrupt your sleep. Tongkat Ali is an Indonesian ginseng. It's known to decrease sex hormone binding globulin, which frees testosterone.
See, nobody's actually thinking. This is what we talk about. You need to learn to express independent thought. Stop operating on the thought process of your professor or your teacher from back in high school. Stop operating on those people's thought process. Need to think for yourself. It's the reason why the Creator gave you your own mental faculty. Why did God give you your own brain? Think about it. And guess what? You need to learn to express independent thought. Stop operating on the thought process.
It's taken me 500 years to learn these little planting tricks.
You know, for 500 years, you don't sound half bad, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Cover it with water, wait for it to sprout, then plant the whole thing in the soil and water it. Now you can grow your own corn at home. Take tomatoes you buy from the store, slice them up.
Somebody write this down. That's gonna help us.
Nutrient-rich soil. Cover them with another layer, water them regularly, and wait for them to sprout. Then you won't have to buy tomatoes for your home anymore. For roses, split a branch.
Somebody
in the
gonna
middle,
save some money
insert
watching
a piece
this.
of chewing gum, cut a piece of banana, wrap it around the gum, secure it with a tie, then cover it with a plastic cup.
All
Add
from
some
gum, huh?
soil, moisten with water, and after some time, roots will form at the wound. Cut it off, transplant it into a pot, and you've got yourself a new rose bush. Get a bottle and add some water along with the green beans you're not going to eat.
Okay.
Shake well, then punch 7 even holes in the cap, drain the water and let it sit. Soon, all the beans will sprout. Cut open the bottle and you'll have the freshest bean sprouts.
Okay.
Cut the bottom off an onion, plant it head down in the soil,
Okay.
cover it with a thin layer of soil, water it, and soon you'll have fresh green onions at home.
Oh, we
Let
ain't
me know
never
your
going back
thoughts
to
in
the
the
stove.
comments. Follow me and learn new
Everything
tricks
done at home.
every day.
Everything.
It's taken me 500 years.
Ready? Yeah. Oh, dude, this is easy peasy, bro. Look at me. Oh, bro, I can probably do this blindfolded. Okay, I'm ready, I guess.
Can you see anything?
No.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, okay.
You're doing it. You're
Dude,
doing
yeah,
it.
this is
Come on.
easy. Oh. John?
Ready?
Yeah. Oh.
Melanoid people was the original people, and that is the theory. So back to Native Hawaiians. Why do Aboriginal Native Hawaiians look African? Down to their hair, down to their features, down to the color of their skin. Why do they look like that? Take it a step further. If you take a look at Melanesian people like Fijians, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, if you take a look at those types of people, they look very much like Africans still to this day. So they haven't been gentrified too much. And it was said that they do, a lot of Fijian people do identify with their African roots. And they have, back in the day, practiced, you know, a lot of African rituals and stuff like that. They just speak another language. Melanoid people was the original people, and that is the theory. So back to Native Hawaiians. Why do Aboriginal Native Hawaiians look African? Down to their hair, down.
Israel was created as the instrument to bring about the Battle of Armageddon and the fulfillment of prophecy, a war that will be so terrible, where nuclear weapons will be used, so that the American citizens and the other people in the world will get down on their knees and beg for no more war. And what is the answer to that? They're going to be told the only way we can guarantee no more war is if we destroy the sovereignty of nations and we come together as one humanity in a one world government.
Right.
Now I'm telling you, unless the American people wake up and stop it, starting in about 1996, the Battle of Armageddon will become a reality.
Well, the UN did indeed charter Israel as a sovereign nation. They were the ones who created this state.
That is correct. It was really created by Great Britain and the United States, with the United States being the major instigant. Most people are no better than animals who do not have intelligence because they don't use their intelligence. And to these men who control things behind the scenes, you are stakes on the table by choice and consent, and will always be ruled and manipulated and enslaved by people who do use their brains. Israel was created.
Cedric Devon Williams, who's behind bars for life for murdering rapper XXXTentacion, is now appealing his case, his conviction, his sentence on the grounds that he did not receive a fair trial. And this is in part due to what his attorneys say is the exclusion of evidence that pointed the finger, or maybe pointed the finger, at other people. And one of those people whose name has come up is rapper Drake.
You get your motherfucking ass up for work, I want you to take that goddamn doodle, right? Listen, nigga, I'm trying to help you. Now slice that, there you go, slice that bit, hold it with your mouth. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right there. You see how some almost came out? Keep it right there. Look it. Now get some. Get you some. Suck it out. There you go. Like a doodle Capri Sun. Like a Dookie Sun. Yep. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Get it all in there. Don't be no bitch. Don't you bitch out. There you go. Get the rest of that doodle down there. There you go. There you go. Oh, man. Oh, now you ain't got to doodle no more. You already ate it. Now you ain't got to do. You just broke the code to life, nigga. It's a paradox out here. Let's get it. Before you get your motherfucking...
What? Now you ain't got to doodle no more. I could not end the video on that. No. Oh man, let's go
Like curled up, looking just stupid as fuck. Like looking.
You fucked up.
Yes.
I'm gonna get
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. I don't.
I'm gonna kill that nigga on my mouth.
No.
That my pussy.
No, it's not.
Oh, I can't take this shit, bro.
Oh, well, take it in the house. Get out.
I wanna kill myself.
No. Don't heal this.
My mama. Ah!
What the fuck?
Hello. Like you. What the fuck? You was happy here.
No.
I love you, bro. I really love you.
No.
Is this real?
So, are you back with your ex?
Yeah.
I fucking knew it. Ah! You a bitch. You a hoe. You a slut. You a fucking slut to the new when you fucked me on the first day. No. Can we get back together, please?
No.
Ah! Please.
No.
Ah! This is all I got. What more do you want from me?
I don't want shit from you.
I hate you, bitch. I wish I never met you. God, why did you send this bitch to me? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. She's saying this right here is your camera right here. So I'm gonna talk to her, please. Take me back, please.
Gary, what do you want me to say to her?
Mama, please tell her to come back with me. She was happy with me. She loved me. She's back with her ex fucking him with no problem in it.
I understand, Derek, but she's
like curled up, looking just stupid.
No. So this is that video. Oh, that is too funny.
We give you 2 easy ways you should break your fast for optimal results. First thing, take a cucumber, cut it up, put some Celtic salt on it or sea salt on it. You got your sodium, potassium, great way to break your fast, get a ton more micronutrients in right out the gate. Second thing, start with a giant bowl of fruit right after that. The fruit is going to give you all the micronutrients. It's the king of food, great for your liver, great for stimulating the immune system, great for metabolic rate. It's going to hit the stretch receptors in your stomach, which is going to start signaling the brain, hey, I've got plenty coming in. Let's take our time and enjoy this meal. We'll give you 2 easy ways.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey man, get y'all a bowl of fruit. Get as much fruit you can in that bowl. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Got something from it. Got a laughing. Learned something new. All the good stuff. All right. Like I always like to say, I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Make sure you take care of yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.